Okay, welcome back. Live picture Ukraine, Kiev, Ukraine, the capital city, as Vladimir Putin has declared a special military operation will be conducted in Ukraine tonight. Of course, making it appear as though he had no other choice to do this. There are scattered reports of explosions and rockets. There are reports on other networks of even explosions in Kiev, which is a long way away from the Donbass where this all started in that eastern area. I mean, you're talking, maybe even 500 or 1,000 miles away. So if those reports are accurate, and we're not saying they are, we don't want to jump the gun because everybody's been jumping the gun on this thing for the last 2 weeks. But if those reports are accurate, that would certainly indicate a more full-scale type of invasion, and that's what Vladimir Putin himself is indicating tonight. Excuse me there, something in my throat. Joining me now, former personal attorney for President Trump, Rudy Giuliani, talking to us tonight just about this. Sir, I just wanted to get your take real quick. Obviously, we've got a situation in Ukraine. We've got an administration that has had a very interesting past with Ukraine. The fact that we're jumping, it just feels to me like from what we heard today from Pelosi and the rest of the crew, they're trying to push the American people into feeling perhaps more comfortable with our involvement in something like this as we watch it start tonight. Do you get that indication as well?
The indication that I get, Rob, is I have to say, I don't think they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They are in way, way over their heads. I mean, Putin played this almost like a symphony conductor. And he basically made Biden, he kind of stretched it out to make Biden look more and more foolish. I think he did it on purpose. I mean, he could have invaded 4 weeks ago. Instead, he spent 4 weeks, and if you recall, every day Biden was predicting an invasion. It'll be in 2 or 3 days. It'll be in 2 or 3 days.
Right.
He sounded like an incompetent weatherman.
Yeah.
And then he starts with that big exaggeration, like it'll be the mother of all sanctions. I think when Putin looked at the sanction, I think he actually probably felt like calling him and saying, "Why not double it?" I mean, gee.
Yeah. Well, what about the pipeline, though? They finally, obviously the administration blew that, but Germany then jumps on the pipeline idea and then they follow.
You see, they have a president we don't. Now, Putin's an evil man.
Yeah.
But Putin is a brilliant man.
Yeah, he's KGB.
So Putin is prepared for this. Our incompetent isn't prepared for it, even though he's had, 2 months' notice. So Putin was prepared for every sanction imaginable. That's why he started shoring up his relationship with China a year ago. I mean, as soon as Biden came in, he and Xi said, let's test him. He looks like a weakling. He's always been a weakling. His own cabinet secretary said he's never gotten anything right in foreign policy.
40 years.
He was always a dope. And now they don't think he's demented? I mean, they're not silly liberal fools like in America who lie to themselves. So this was going to happen, and he did everything he could to create it. First thing Biden said was, "There'll be tremendous sanctions, but no military, no military."
Yeah.
So now Putin has an open field. So he makes him look like a fool for about a month and a half, 2 months. The people of Ukraine, although they don't want to be with Russia, have to look at Biden and say, do we really want his help?
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to be able to help. He got his own people killed in Afghanistan. Mr. Mayor, we're in a very, very tough position right now. Do I think they want war there? I don't think so. I don't think they want. I think they read the polls.
Yeah.
Probably if they read anything.
Yeah.
And the polls say that something like only 30% of the American people, 35% would go to war for Ukraine.
It's 26% tonight. That was the number.